Hey now. So before we even start, y'all know that I'm gonna talk fast, but I'm gonna try my best to slow it down because I just always talk fast because it's speeding up. Anyways, hey my babies. So we're gonna get right into this look. I will show y'all my mirrors because I do got a new mirror, y'all, and this is from my line. So if y'all haven't followed BPS Beauty, go ahead and check them out in the description bar below. Check us out, not them. Anyways, what I'm doing now is I'm applying clear brow gel on my brows from Benefit. After they dried, I set them with some powder and wiped it off. Now it's time for the brows. Now you know it's no rules to makeup, so I went ahead and took this lip pencil from ColourPop, and it's in the shade Grunge Girl, and I went ahead and sharpened my brow pencil to the pointiest tip possible. That's what's going to get that crisp brow. Even when you conceal it, still your line work crispy anyway, because when you conceal it, you don't really have to conceal much. So I'm just going with the shape of my brows, following the same shape of my brows, missing hairs, not missing hairs. Go with the shape of your brows. And if you don't have brows, create a shape. So an important tip too is in the front area, you want to do strokes like you would do a regular brow. You want to stroke up and not fill it in and use a spoolie. I don't know, whatever works for you, but I'm just telling you how mine's work. After I filled my brows in with that pencil, I'm going to go ahead and take my 252S MAC brush and I'm going to conceal my brows. I took Tarte Tape Shape Concealer in Tan Deep Sand and also Fawn to do the bottom portion of my brows. On the top of my brows, I did go ahead and just use Fawn. Now the brush that you see me using to blend the concealer out is a Real Techniques Concealer Buffer Brush. Something similar to the brush that I use from Zoeva, which is a 142 concealer buffer brush. And then I also went ahead and went in the front of my brows with that concealer buffer brush and kind of tapped the pencil in so that it can kind of fade. Yes, lace. Period. So I normally don't do my face first, but I tend to have been liking doing my face first. And I don't know, for some reason it just be giving me this bomb outcome. So I did go ahead and use my Tatcha Cream Water Primer, my Tatcha Dewy Mist Spray, and my Pore, what's that? My Pore Primer from Benefit. And now what I'm doing is I'm doing the concealer method. I definitely didn't put foundation all over my face. I just did it just exactly how you see me doing it now. So what I did was take my ColourPop stick and 210 Deep Sea, contour the areas that I wanted to contour. Went on the bottom half of my face and I took the foundation in the shade Spice Rum from Too Faced. And then I also went on the temples of my face and I put the same foundation in those areas too, because you don't want to miss anything. Now I'm taking my Tarte Tape Shape Concealer in the shade get it right, girl, the shade Tan Deep Sand. After I did that, I went ahead and took my Fenty foundation in the shade 420C. Yeah, it's a hydrating foundation and I love it. It is so hydrating, y'all. I love how it feels on my skin. I took the same concealer in Tan Deep Sand and I went ahead and I took that on the top of my brows as if I was concealing the top of my brows, down the bridge of my nose. And then I also went ahead and took Tan Sand. That was actually the first concealer that I used instead of the second one. I used 3 from Tarte. So I used Tan Deep Sand, Tan Sand, and Deep. But not exactly in that order. So it would go Tan Sand, Tan Deep Sand, and Deep to get this gradient effect. Now I'm blending everything out. And I used my Real Techniques setting powder brush, but we used it to blend out the concealer. And then my Real Techniques Instapop cheek brush. Y'all, them brushes is bomb, y'all. Bomb. And they are affordable. I love them brushes. And this is another, what is this? What am I trying to say? I got it right here. That brush was called the base eyeshadow brush, but I used it to basically blend out my nose, and that was from Real Techniques as well. Now you already know I'm extra with the highlight. I went ahead and took some more highlighter, and that is from Beauty Bakery, the 3-in-1 highlighter, and I had to brighten my face up. Now for setting, I took Sacha Buttercup setting powder and light. Y'all, I don't know, for some reason, I don't know if it's the skin underneath. I'm definitely going to start getting face shoes now. But however, this foundation, like in the brows and everything, it was flawless. It was flawless to me. But the only thing is, like with my powders have been a little bit dry lately. And I don't know why, but no, I don't want that to happen. So for contour, I did go ahead and take my Fenty Foundation Pro Filter Powder in the shade 460, and I went ahead and took Morphe AD palette and grabbed a warm shade out of there to kind of deepen it up. Girl, I'm talking too fast. That's why my words be slurring. So I went ahead and took P. Louise base in the shade Rumor number 4 and also 2, but you didn't see me apply 2 because I did it off camera. So I wanted to go for something more of, what do you call it, the Instagram shadow, where everybody just put in like brown on the lid, and I just went for that. So I did go ahead and take my Juvia's Place times Vanessa palette, or Vanessa times Juvia's Place, and I took that brown shade out of there, and I took a 505 brush from Morphe, and I just plopped it right in the center of my eyelid. Going in with another Morphe brush, and I only went in with 2 colors. That is it, y'all. And I took this warm shade out of the 39A palette from Morphe, and I went on top of that first color, and I blended everything out to the T, y'all. This is bomb. I love the way it came out. So I'm also going to do the same thing for the other eye. And as you notice that I am also curving that second shade into the nose area to make everything look, what do you call it? Make that nose look smaller. That's how I want that nose to be. I want it to look smaller and have that depth in between the nose and the eyebrow part, right there by that bridge. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that white, and I'm going to take a Morphe, well, that's a Jaclyn Hill brush, but it's also from Morphe, and I'm going to take that white and put it in the corner, and that is just basically to brighten my eye up. Now I want to take my P. Louise Aceration base in the shade Blank Canvas. I put it right on the waterline. Then I went ahead and contour my nose with Pro Filter Foundation Powder in the shade 430. Put some mascara on the lower lash line. Now it's time for the lashes. I use IMB Lash Glue, y'all, and it's in the color Clear. I use these lashes from the beauty supply. And yeah, y'all, that is the look. But we're not done yet. I'm going to go ahead and take my Be Fierce Beauty liner. These are called the cubic liners. And I'm going to take this brown. It's for my line. Like, I cannot wait for my line to drop, y'all. Y'all know. Y'all just don't know. I'm so excited. And the 2 lip shades will be in the description right below because I don't know them off top. I did go ahead and take my Beauty Bakery blush and put some highlighter on my nose. That is it, y'all. I hope that y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Sorry, this ain't even YouTube. Why do I get confused? Don't forget to comment down below and share this video with y'all friends. And until then, I'm going to see y'all on my next Instagram TV story.